Hi guys, with me is Isa, and we used to work in a Humber. I used to work with her. And Isa, do you want to tell about yourself?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Isa Campos. I'm from Brazil. I moved to Canada. It's been 3 years and a half already. And I came to study broadcast television and videography at Humber College. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now.
So, since you mentioned Humber College, why did you choose Humber College?
So why Humber College? When I started doing my research about what city I wanted to come, I was, as usually like people are, between Toronto and Vancouver, right? BC and Ontario. And when I finally decided about Toronto, I went like to look for programs in the field that I wanted to study, and I saw that Humber College had a great program for broadcast television, and that was how I picked Humber. It was basically because of the program that they offered.
Did you had any alternative programs in your mind before taking broadcast and television?
Yes, I did. I applied also for journalism because my background in Brazil, I have a degree in journalism there. So I was like, okay, maybe when I moved, it's better to keep in the same path. Um, but it's already a change to move to a different country. So it was like, no, okay, let's just move everything, change career path, and go for something different. So yeah, then I went for broadcasting, but journalism was also an option for me.
So, if I don't come from a journalism background, still, do you think this program suits me?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a diploma program. It's 2 year program, and you don't actually like necessarily need to have a background in TV or journalism to be in the program. Um, it helps, right? Because you have an idea of the pace, like the fast-paced environment. So it's like it's good to have a background, but it's not mandatory. It's not completely necessary. You can just come from high school and start at that program.
So let's dive into the program. How many semesters long it was the program?
So it was 4 semesters, so 2 years, and we don't have classes during summer. Yeah, so basically the regular schedule, right? So 2 year program.
Do you want to describe about the assignments, how it was in the broadcast and television?
Sure. So this program is very like hands-on. Actually, I wouldn't say very, I would say completely hands-on. It's like assignment after assignment, and you always have to deliver a product. So we would actually produce TV stuff. So we produced a PSA, a series pilot, documentary, and then towards the end of the program, you also have the mobile, which is like a TV truck that we do the broadcast. And I think that Humber is like very interesting to whoever is looking for this type of program, because not all schools have a mobile truck on its own, like to work hands-on in broadcast sports. So yeah, definitely completely hands-on. Um, there is theory, but way less than you imagine. It's like fully assignment.
Yeah, so since you have too much assignments, how did you manage your student life and assignment life?
And I, of course, you're gonna freak out at some points, right? It's not, it's tough. It's not like super easy, but I don't actually think that it's good to be when it's too easy, because you don't challenge yourself too much. I think you can definitely manage. It's not something crazy. You have your peers to help you out, and you have also the resources at Humber that you can like go to. And if like you're too stressed or you need help from, I don't know, anything, Humber has something to help you out with. So definitely like I used a lot of the resources at Humber. I was also working at Humber, so that helped a lot. I was already there. Yeah, so I won't say that it's the easiest thing on earth. You're gonna freak out at some points of your journey throughout the program, but at the same time, it's completely manageable. It's completely doable, and it's just like you just need to be responsible with your stuff. Try to schedule and have everything in like a um, easy way to understand your routine and all of that. So yeah.
Since you mentioned the resources, what kind of resources you maintain?
So I used a lot. Since I am an international student, English is sometimes an issue, especially with written assignments. And like in my program, we would write scripts and things like that, that I always had to review everything. And Humber offers, we have uh, like a grammar center that with like people that can help you out with your assignments to review everything and like exchange as well with this person about better ways to speak this or that, to express something that you're trying to say. So there's that. Humber also, there's the wellness center and accessibility, that they help out with psychologists if you need, if you're like depressed or if you're stressed too much, you can go there and book an appointment to like do therapy basically. And what else? Oh my god, there's so many. You have the program coordinator that is there to like help out with whatever you need, and if you're feeling like there's too much, they can help you to manage all that, all those assignments that you have to deliver. um there are many resources.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Since you mentioned about the professors, coordinators, so
Hmm.
so how they are how they back you up?
Oh my god, I cannot stress enough, at least about the broadcast television program. The teachers and the program coordinator, they are excellent in so many levels. It's amazing. Like they always help you out. They are always there. They they're constantly telling you, don't be afraid to make questions. We're here to answer your questions. They're very welcoming to international students as well. I felt very welcome. Um, what else? Oh, a great thing about the um, the teachers, right, and the program coordinator as well. They are still working in the industry, right? So they are not only coming to school to teach you; they're also in a daily basis working what they are teaching you about, right? And I had the opportunity to work after school to work with some of my teachers, and like it's amazing. It's awesome to have somebody that can support you also to understand better how the industry works and how you go get a job after and things like that, you know. Of course that they will do that way more if you show that you're interested, so you have to also like go reach out to them and all that. But they are open to do that. They are amazing, and I cannot stress enough how happy I was with the faculty of my program.
Yes, I was wondering what would be your international cost apart from the fees, just in general.
The costs, you mean, that I
If I don't have an equipment, do I have to buy something?
Oh, I see. Okay. So, in the beginning of the program, they recommend some things for you to have.
Mhm.
Um, like you need a hard drive. 100% you will need a like big hard drive, and a good one. You don't need like the expensive equipment, because they offer it at Humber for you to rent. So like broadcast, we work with cameras. They're really expensive, and even the tripods are really expensive to buy, like for a student to buy. So those um uh, those equipments they offer at Humber, for you to rent as a student, of course free of charge. It's already included in the price that you pay for the program. But then you have to have the small stuff. So SD card, you're gonna have to have your own, a hard drive. um is that all? I think there is like one or two things, but to be honest, they are way less expensive than the books that other programs have. So it's not crazy expensive. It's not something to worry too much about.
That's true. After graduating this from this program, do you think it has an internship or something like that to showcase your work?
Yes. So this program, it requires an internship. If I'm not wrong, is the fourth semester that you have to have your internship, and work on that. They help a lot. Okay, so they won't do a placement. They won't put you in a internship, but they give you a lot of support to find that internship, to apply for an internship. So I ended up uh, doing two internships. One was a really nice project at Blue Mountain here. There was a ski cross World Cup filmed here in Blue Mountain, like 2 hours away from Toronto. And I applied for that internship. So I worked for them during 4 days, which was like an incredible experience. And also, I applied for Inside Production to work on Big Brother Canada. And that was my second internship. And a lot of the internships they help you out with. Humber has a great relationship with companies, broadcast companies, to place their students in internship. So yes, it is mandatory. Yes, you have to apply yourself, but there is a lot of support from the program to find those internships as well.
And this internship would be paid.
That depends on what internship you apply for. Some are, most of them aren't.
Mhm.
So when I was doing my internship, I was also working at Humber,
Mhm.
uh, to kind of complement the income, right? Because my internship was unpaid, at Big Brother was unpaid, and also with Double Black Diamond in Blue Mountain, it was also unpaid. So, but there are some internships that are paid. So it just depends on what you apply for, right?
I always wanted to go Blue Mountain, but I haven't been planning since 2 years.
It's amazing. I wish I could ski or snowboard. Unfortunately, I've come from Brazil, so there's no snow whatsoever there. But it's amazing. Everybody go to Blue Mountain. It's beautiful, gorgeous.
For sure. I would be. This would be the last question, I suppose. What
Okay.
would be the future of this after graduating from this program?
Okay. So although we say broadcast television and videography, there are so many ways that you can go with after the program. There's so many things you can work with, right? I have so many friends that started editing, so they're more towards the editing side, and they edit from like series to marketing, promotion things and commercials, or they work with sports, which is my case. Or they are more in the technical side. They become cameraman or camera girls and all that. There's so many possibilities. A lot of them are also working in offices. as a production manager, or I don't know, floor manager. There are a ton of possibilities. Um, and yeah, I really like working with sports, but you don't necessarily need to work with sports. You can work with news. You can work with Netflix if that's your dream job. Go work for Netflix or HBO and be the next Game of Thrones or something. So there are possibilities, especially here in Toronto. I think it's very rich on things to work on here in Toronto. So yeah, there is a future that I can assure. You have to like, it's a very tight industry, so you have to keep your name very like, okay, this person is good to work with. You have to put in the effort, but at the same time, there are possibilities and opportunities after you graduate at Humber.
I see. I think we covered a lot of things. Do you want to add something which I'm missing or something, or which is
Oh
important?
my God, I think what I can add is if you are interested in taking broadcast television at Humber, um, man, just go for it with everything you got. You know, like put in the effort, go like sign up to every single thing possible that you can. Enjoy your like, take from your teachers everything you can, you know. Keep them sane, please. They are nice people, but like everything that you can get from them, get it. Because all this relationship that you build with your peers, with your teachers, that's what it is important about this program, is you want to have that relationship, because that will help you in the future as well to get a job, or to, I don't know, just have nice good people around, you know. I think that's it.
Yeah. Thank you, Isa. You got really good information.
No worries. I'm glad I can help in a way or another.
Nice. So it's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Thank you, Isa, for coming on board. And I'll update you once the edit is done. I'll share with the link with you. And
Yep.
see
Sounds
you
good.
soon. Bye.
Bye. See ya.